Hello and welcome to Gamer News. Things have happened that gamers care about, and I'm here to deliver the gamer news directly to you, the gamer consumer. Now, you may or may not be a gamer, but you may be interested and invested in something happening in a community where people are gamers. Before we start this gamer news video, I have to do something incredibly important, however. I have to remove the Close Talk pop filter, and then I have to put the normal Shure SM7B pop filter on. Because when I have the Shure SM7B, I like to make sure that the Close Talk pop filter isn't on so that it's easier to understand how serious I am as a gamer. But before we get to that, why don't we talk about today's sponsor? This video is sponsored by nothing, nobody. There's no sponsorship here. You're so used to a sponsorship pop-up that you thought there'd be a silly little company advertising to you, right? Well, you don't know it, but you've been advertised to this whole video, you silly. You buy video games, right? You're a gamer, right? That's right. This video is sponsored literally by the concept of video games. Just the concept of it. Go out and consume, you greedy little pig. Please, oink for me. Oink for daddy. Now, things have been going on in a community surrounded by gamers and for gamers, and it's something that a lot of people care about. I will now look at a script on my monitor and read directly from it, reiterating to you, the viewer, that I am reading from a script on the monitor while I am looking directly at it. This is something that happens every single time because I make these videos every single day, and I cannot, for the life of me, memorize the entire script on the screen. I have to consistently be looking at it and then flicking back up here to my audience that is very interested in the things I have to say about the current gamer news and or drama. Now I'll pull up some screenshots of what's going on. Now I'm going to pull up a screenshot of a grocery store, and you'll understand what that means because you're a gamer, and if you pretend like you understand it, don't actually understand it, well then you've never played a video game in your entire goddamn life, have you? Now, to talk about this drama, I'll have to say whether or not I have an opinion regarding this drama. To say that this drama is bad is an understatement or an overstatement, depending on what kind of statement you're looking for. Look back at the screen, look back up at the camera. The big thing about this drama, or whatever is happening with this drama, regarding this drama, pertaining this drama, is that some things are bad. But some things might actually be good. Looking at this picture of a different grocery store here, I'm gaining knowledge at an accelerated rate, realizing that maybe this drama situation isn't a bad drama situation after all, and it may in fact be a good situation for the gamers out there. Now, I look back at the screen real quick to reiterate once again that I'm reading directly from this script on the screen. Now I'm going to take a quote and put it up here. Now I'll read the quote. The quote says, this is a quote regarding the drama from a popular figure that is involved in the drama. Now I look back up at the camera and I look directly at you and I say, what do you think about this? How do you think about this? Regarding the drama that's currently going on in the upstart gaming community, what will you think about this later on when I may or may not have to issue a retraction regarding this drama, stating that this may or may not be actually the case? Look back at the screen, look back up at the camera. I think, personally, that it's very sickening, unless I think that it's not sickening and actually is very, very cool. Look back at the screen, look back up at the camera. A lot of people are saying a lot of things and a lot of noise with which I don't understand. There are so many things happening to such a high and accelerated degree that I can't even keep up with all of it. Look back at the screen, look back up at the camera. All I know for one thing, though, is that regardless of whether or not this drama affects one particular community of gamers or a different particular community of gamers, just know, look back at the screen, look back at the camera, just know that I won't edit out that little bit where I flub that line, because this video needs to go out by the end of day today, and I really don't want to have to re-record just because I said one little thing wrong, or because I said one little thing and goofed it up while I was talking directly in the microphone. Look back at the screen, look back at the camera. Just know that regardless of whether or not this drama matters, you'll know that this drama matters. Specifically, even if I'm someone who may not cover drama in that subsect, I'm looking for a new audience all the time, so of course I'll have to cover something that look back at the screen, look back up at the camera, that my audience may or may not enjoy, and maybe I'll even find a new audience there within. Look back at the screen, look back at the camera. I provide an excellent service, and I make videos that are important to watch no matter who you are, where you are, or what you are. But what really matters is the current drama to this gamer community. And that's really what I care about. This next quote that I'm going to pull up about the current drama, what time are we at? I need 3 more minutes to fill. Got it. This quote that I'm pulling up right now is going to blow your mind. This quote says, and I quote, "This quote is going to blow your mind." And that's personally, I find that insane. That's blowing my mind right now. Look at the screen, look back up at the camera. And honestly, I can't say enough about this current situation to make you think that you're going to forget about it in a week when there's a new situation popping up and I'm talking about something completely different. In 3 days, there'll be a new video and you'll completely have forgotten about anything going on. But don't worry, I'll be there to guide your hand, kiss you on the top of your forehead, and guide you along as need be, because it was foretold to me in unbroken words, written down in scrolls that no eyes have seen except for mine. My eyes have pondered directly into the void, and I have seen that which can't be seen. Now, let me tell you something else. The current ongoing trend is no longer a trend. The current ongoing drama is last week's news. What we care about is today's news. And today's news, look back at the screen, look back up at the camera. Today's news is important to today's people. Tomorrow's people will expect tomorrow's news. Therefore, there will always be a constant stream of information. You will always be underwhelmed or overwhelmed or whelmed by what is currently going on, and it will never stop, 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 and you will never stop absorbing the information that I let you digest. This is a meal for you, a buffet of delights, and you, my fat sallow pig, are just wow at every single bit of bite on this beautiful buffet. Look back at the screen, look back up at the camera, but the big thing is, how do we feel about this? Let me know in the comments below how you feel about this current ongoing drama, this current ongoing thing, this current ongoing trend, my beautiful piggies. And please, make sure that you watch the next video, and the next video, and the next video, and the next video, and the next video. Look back at the screen, look back up at the camera, because I'll know if you haven't watched it. And I'm sending people to your home to check and see if you've watched it, because I need you to watch it. Because this drama is just a canvas for me to paint my beautiful painting for you. This is just one tad bit, a little morsel for you of my greater girth. You're silly, aren't you? You feel so silly, don't you? Yeah. Now squeal for me, you fetid hog. You will squeal for me. What time are we at? 8 minutes and 50 seconds. That's good enough for ads.